Hey guys, this is Hitman Jared again, here to do a short commentary. Before I get started though, I wanted to point out that I tried to pick up some soldier friends here and they do not want to get in my truck. And I was criticized earlier that I never like to pick people up, but look what happens when I try. Jeez. But anyway, I want to talk about the differences between Call of Duty and Battlefield 3. Not so much the differences, I should say, but more I made a list of why I think Battlefield 3 is actually a better game. So I'll get right into that. And basically, number one I put was attention to detail. I think Battlefield 3, DICE and the developers did a lot better job of attention to detail in the game. For one, bullets actually have ballistic physics where they drop, the farther you shoot them out. That's just one example. The combat experience is a lot more, I don't know if I'd say realistic, but funner to play. Like, for instance, right there I just got shell shocked. You can hear it. When it hits, the screen shakes, your ears ring. The suppression fire is pretty cool. The screen blurs out and stuff when you're getting shot at. Stuff like that I think is really cool and adds a lot to the gameplay experience. It's a lot more immersive. So I really think that's pretty cool, and I enjoy it. Call of Duty is a lot more arcade-like. You're just kind of running around. Nothing really affects you all that much as far as the combat experience and stuff like that goes. Number two on the list was sound effects. I mean, the Battlefield series has always been hands down awesome with sound effects, and it's just as good with Battlefield 3. You can, the range of the different sound effects, it changes the pitch and the tone depending on where you hear the sound effect at. Especially in Operation Metro, when you get down in that subway, all the sounds different. It's echoing off the walls, sounds bouncing everywhere. Explosions sound awesome, all the guns sound good. So I don't think Call of Duty sounds near as powerful and good as this. Not at all. Number three, I put basically the effort into developing a next generation good game. Call of Duty just doesn't seem to be putting any effort into it, to be honest. I think they put more effort into convincing players that they need to buy their games than they do actually making the games. It's pretty much a rehash. This has been discussed over and over and over in different forums where they're just kind of popping out the same game over and over and over. And they're not really reinventing anything. They're not really working on to make it a better game. They're just changing some crap around, adding some more unlockables and maybe some new maps, or even just redoing some maps and popping out another game. I'm sure it's more work than that than what I'm saying, but it's really not that different of a play style. And some people would say the same about the Battlefield series, but not if you actually look at it. It's a whole new engine. There's a lot better effects, a lot better sound effects than the last one. It's a little bit like Bad Company 2, but if you play it, it's really not. It actually feels a lot different than Bad Company 2. It feels a lot more next generation, I guess. It would be an easy word to put it. It does feel different. So that was number three. Number four, I put vehicle warfare. That's kind of a personal opinion of mine. I really like the vehicles in Battlefield 3. It makes it a whole different type of game. You can't really take control of a lot of vehicles in Call of Duty. I know you can get that helicopter that automatically flies around and you can shoot stuff, but that's pretty lame in my opinion. I think the vehicles are awesome in Battlefield 3.